Jumper, the book. Oh my goodness gracious me. This edition, I fought in the trenches for this. I'm a sucker for it, I can't help it. What can I say? Kill me. I like what I like, you know? A man, I can't have those types of covers, but they're like this on the cover. Oh, apparently I can't remember my favourite character, but are we surprised? We already know that I'm not very good with names. Hi guys, welcome and welcome back. My name's Tia, and as you saw by the title of the video and all the books behind me, this is the biggest book haul I've ever done. This is almost 60 books. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so I've grabbed a pile of books because they're already unboxed because the amount of boxes is absolutely crazy. So we're going to start off with all the bookish items. There's only a few, but we're going to start off with this gorgeous new book embosser that my book embosser sent over to me. And I have two different designs. I got one that was like more fantasy because I think they deserve their own like embosser symbol, and then I got a new one which says from the library of Djima-Saunders, and then this one says from the library of Tia's bookshelf. So this is really cute. So thank you my book embosser for sending this over. And now the most exciting thing for the bookish items is this gorgeous sweatshirt that I always say this wrong, Literature Stitches has brought out a licensed collaboration with the one and only Sable Sorensen for Diabound, and as soon as I saw this design I knew that I had to have it. So of course, me being me, I had to get it in pink. But this is absolutely gorgeous. Look at this stunning, it's like a stamp design and it is absolutely gorgeous. It's so gorgeous that I might actually put it on right now. Like guys, look how stunning this design is. I'm so happy with it. Oh, it's gorgeous. Anyway, let's move on to all the books that I have got over the last month, because I have been very, very lucky with the publisher mail. Thank you so much to all the publishers. And it was my birthday, so I treated myself to a few things. A couple of pre-orders came in and my mum got me some books as well. So let's get into it. The first book is actually my current read, but this is the work special edition of In Her Own League by Liz Tomfordy. I always say Liz Tomford, but I found out it's Liz Tomford E. Anyway, so you are going to see a few editions of this book because it only came out a couple of days ago. Actually it's a week ago now, which is crazy. So I'm really enjoying this, but this is a gorgeous edition from the works. I had to have it because it's an alternative cover. I then got The Wicked Sea by Jordan Stephanie Gray, and this comes out in April, and this proof is gorgeous. I'm not sure if you can see it on the camera, but when it hits the light you can see like the scales for like the mermaids that are in the book. And I'm very excited about this. I've heard, well, how they've promoted it, I love the sound of it, so I'm very excited to read this. I might even take this on holiday with me because it's giving holiday vibes. I'm very excited for this. So thank you very much, Hot Escape. And as I said, you are going to see quite a few editions of In Her Own League, but is that any surprise? If you follow me on any of my other social medias, I think we all know how much I love Liz. So this was a pre-order, and this is a signed edition of In Her Own League. Just a standard edition, but signed. So I have this one as well. And then moving on, we have some more publisher mail, and I have Fallen Willow by I'm going to say this wrong, dyslexic, don't mind me. Roxanne Tully, or Roxanne Tully. And this is the second book in her cowboy romance series. And I have heard some really, really good things about this, and I love the covers, and this vibe for covers is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm very happy, I'm very excited to read this. And they even sent over a really cute bookmark, and it has a little quote on it, and it says, "Cowboys make the best book boyfriends," and it's crossed out and it says husbands. She is right about that. I'm very excited to read that. I love a cowboy romance, and considering it is technically spring, although I'm looking outside and there are still no blossoms or leaves anywhere to be seen, or for a matter of fact sun. But we do live in the UK, what do I expect? So it is almost cowboy, cowgirl spring, so I'm very excited to get back into my cowboy romance era. So that is one of the books. And I'm so sorry, I have a really dry throat at the minute. I think it's just hay fever season and everything, allergies, you know. Anyway, we have The Wild Card by Stephanie Archer. Now, I feel like I talk about this all the time, but I feel like I'm not talking about it enough because this series is one of the most underrated hockey romance series ever. Like, this is such an amazing series. I was reading it when she was indie and then she went trad, sorry. And these books are so good. If it is one thing that Stephanie Archer is going to do is get me to fall in love with a blonde a blonde MMC, sorry. Like, she knows what she's doing. I'm always gonna fall for them. One of my favourite characters out of her whole series is called, apparently I can't remember my favourite character, but are we surprised? We already know that I'm not very good with names. But my favourite character out of her series is from book 2, and he's blonde. And I love him. But thank you so much to Aurum Publishing for sending this over because they know how much I love this series. And I think I'm actually going to be reading this month. I believe it was on my TBR video. I'll tag it down below for you. And I'm super excited to read this because it's going to be an amazing way to end the series. And everyone that I've seen that's been reading this, they've been loving it. Next up we have Off Limits by Lucy Cameron, and she was kind enough to send this over, and this is an F1 romance, and considering F1 has just started back up, I feel like this is perfect timing. And I'm super excited because I'm sorry guys, I have never read an F1 romance, so I'm super excited to read this. And she sent it over with these cute little tabs, and we know how I feel about tabs, and a cute little Polaroid, which is really, really cute. Postcard, sorry, but it's really cute. Next up we have a proof of Hit or Miss, and this comes out in June, and this is by Elle Clerk, and this is giving like the perfect like kind of classic high school romance kind of vibes from the cover anyway, of what I can see. It's like bad boy good girl, and I'm a sucker for it. I can't help it. What can I say? Kill me. I like what I like, you know? And this is a gorgeous proof, and I love the little details. So in the PR package, which I don't have the box anymore, but I do have all the goodies. I believe they're in a box under my bed. You have this page here, and it came with some stickers so you could like customize it yourself, which I thought was really, really cute. And it is a stunning proof. And on the back, this is the back. And this is what it says. It says, "I don't mean to flirt, I swear, but it's hard to break habits of a lifetime." Okay, I'm excited. It seems really, really good. And there's so many amazing books coming out, and this is one of them. So I'm super excited to read this. So thank you, HQ Stories, for sending this over, and Rachel Quinn. I'm super excited. Now, this is really, really sweet, and I'm really excited. I actually read this book last year. I got to read it before the arc started going out because I was lucky enough to get a quote on the inside of the book, and this is such an amazing book. This is done by Olivia Bell. She is one of the book girlies who does Bookstagram and Instagram and everything, and she wrote this book, and it is amazing. Like, I absolutely loved it. It got me out of a reading slump last year, and this comes out in April, and it is basically about a bad boy from Hollywood that needs to make his reputation better, and a girl who has been on this show. It's like Dancing on Ice, kind of like Strictly meets Dancing on Ice, and they have to make his reputation better, as I said, because it's not going very well for him. And when he gets partnered up with her, he does not like her. He doesn't want to be part of the show in the first place. And she's like, no, I want to win. I need to win. And one thing leads to the next thing, and they're fake dating. And it is absolutely brilliant, and I loved it. And it was just so beautifully written. So if you haven't pre-ordered this yet, run to pre-order it because I feel like you'd absolutely love it. Moving on, this was a birthday gift from my mum, and this is And Now Back to You, and this is the alternative cover with the sprayed edges from The Works, and it is absolutely gorgeous. One of my besties, Jess, absolutely loves BK Borison and keeps screaming at me that I need to read this series, so it is on my TBR for this month. I'm super excited, but it is absolutely gorgeous. The Works have really been coming up in the world, you know, like it's really, really pretty, so I'm super excited to read that. And then, this is no surprise, I love Liz. I love Liz Tomford. So this is the last book that I needed to get to complete my American editions of the Windy City series, and I'm so happy. I love these because the insides of them are just so gorgeous. Like, I'm sorry, look at the playlist. Why is ours on a boring piece of paper when we could have something like this, you know? It's just gorgeous. And then every chapter, sorry, has like a little illustration to do with the character. So we have a baseball glove there. And then for our FMC, we have wedding rings, which is so pretty. And obviously if you've read the book, you know why and what the reference is and everything to it. But I had to get this. So I now have a complete collection of the Windy City. Oh, the books are falling. For God's sake. So now I have a full set of the Windy City series, American editions as well. Now moving on to a couple of special editions. These are all Fairy Loot, and these were 2 pre-orders and then 1 subscription box. So we have the Daydream special edition finally, because my collection of these books, it was looking a bit bare without the Fairy Loot edition next to it. And this is how gorgeous it is under the cover. The actual hardcover is so pretty. I love that they all have them like walking, and I think it's so gorgeous. It's just plain on the back. And then on the inside we have these gorgeous end pages, and I love it. And I believe they are the same on the other end as well. Yes, they are, but still gorgeous. And I believe, is it signed? Yes, it is signed. I believe it's digitally signed. Yeah, but it is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. And guys, the jumper, the book. Oh my goodness gracious me. This edition, I fought in the trenches for this. I didn't get a signed edition. I gave up. I did give up because the queue was crazy. So I ended up getting it, and there was a whole story behind this. There's a whole palaver. So basically, long story short, when I went to order this, I went back and done it like at 11 o'clock at night. And when I done it, it froze and it didn't send me an email or didn't take any money out of my account or anything. So I was like, oh, I'm just going to order it again just to be on the safe side. 20 minutes later, I get 2 emails. Thank you for your order. Thank you for your order. Money taken out of my account. Money taken out of my account. I was like, oh no. I was like, what do I do? Because if I remember correctly, Fairy Loot's policy is if you order 1 or more, it gets cancelled. And I was like, no, I can't do this. I've been going through this all day. So I emailed and said, hi, it froze at the payment and I wasn't able to realise that I ordered 2. Can you cancel 1 and I can have the other? And they were like, yeah. So that was all sorted, thank God. But anyway, let's look at this stunning edition. Like, look how stunning this is. And I just love it. I love when they do alternative dust jackets, because even like the original cover is a different colour, and I love that. It's just so gorgeous. The actual hardcover itself is stunning as well. Like, oh, so pretty. And the end pages is always what gets me. I absolutely love end pages. Oh, and I love it when they do a little foil on them. Oh, chef's kiss. And I don't know if you guys actually saw, oh my goodness. Yeah, that's gorgeous. I don't know if you actually saw, these edges are gorgeous. I will get there in a minute. Anyway, what I was saying is Sable Sorrison is coming to the UK. Yay! So I'm very excited for that, and fingers crossed that everyone gets their tickets and we can all meet the authors, because there are 2 of them, and I'm super excited because this was one of my favourite reads of 2025. Sorry, because we're in 2026 now. And I am literally foaming at the mouth for book 2 because I need all my answered, and I have so many questions. So my fingers are crossed that the Wayward Gods are on my side. Pray with me for a minute. Please be on my side, Wayward Gods. Okay, so let's get another pile so we can really get into this video. So as I said, we're going to get into some of these boxes. I know I have another pile over there as well, but let's get into some of these. I'm risking it for you guys. I swear to God if this hits me on the head. Okay. 3. Okay, we got it. We got 2 parcels. Okay, I actually got this quite a while ago, but I never got to show you guys. I got to show it like on my Instagram and TikTok, but I wanted to show you guys because I did get it in the month, so it just feels like forever ago. Are you ready? Oh, look how stunning she is. This is the Starside UK proof, and she even has silver sprayed edges, which are gorgeous. They're like metallic and I love it. And this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. It's a detachable sword. How cool is that? I can't wait to read this. This is one of my most anticipated releases of this year, fantasy wise anyway, and these are actually numbered, and I got number 56. And this comes out at the end of the month, so you guys can read it very soon. But I'm so excited for this. I love what it says on the back. It says, claim your sword, claim your fate. Okay, I'll claim my fate, all right. And this is an enemies to lovers, and every single piece of art that I have seen for this book, every single time, it's going to convince me that I need to read it, like, right now, drop everything and read it. But I don't want to take this on holiday with me because look how gorgeous. So I'm going to read this when I get back, and I will give you guys all my thoughts and opinions, and I'm super excited to read this, so thank you so much, Bloomsbury. Now we have another special edition, which is Half City, and this is the Fairy Loot subscription box, and I believe this was the romantasy book of the month, and it is absolutely gorgeous. And the end pages for this book are, oh my god, the end pages, people, I don't think you understand the end pages. As I said, I'm a sucker for end pages, and all the foiling, oh my god, look how gorgeous that is. Stunning. And I love it when they're different end pages. Oh, look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. And I just realised I never actually showed you under the hardcover, which is just as stunning as the alternative cover. And literally this book is absolutely gorgeous, and I love all the dark vibes. And I heard some really good things about this, like she's a demon hunter in a school or something like that. I want to read this, I really do, but I'm gonna need to get a paperback because I feel like I'm gonna absolutely love it, and I'm gonna want to annotate it to the gods. So we're gonna have to pick up a paperback of that. Hopefully I can maybe get it at the airport, because they do like trad paperbacks, you know, like the bigger versions of paperbacks. So I'm gonna try get that, but if not, I'll see if I can get it while I am in the UK. Maybe I'll get it from Waterstones if it's in there. But it is absolutely gorgeous, and I know people are dying for this book, so I'm very happy I got my hands on it because I have my subscription. Now moving on to a package. I already opened this. I'm sorry guys, I'm impatient. What can I say? In fact, I have opened all of these, as you can see, because they're not in their boxes. But that is fine because we're going through this together. We're sharing, okay? So this is from Second Sky Books, and this is actually a surprise. I did not know I was getting this, and this arrived yesterday. And this is a proof of the Heart of the Wolf Queen, and we all know, I'm so sorry, we all know how I feel about wolf romantasy at the minute. Is literally all I can think about. If it doesn't have wolves in it, if it doesn't have dragons in it, I don't want it. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like we are going to move past wolves this year, and it's going to become like more vampires, and I'm here for it because I was a girl that loved the Vampire Diaries, the originals, and all that jazz growing up. So I need more. I need to feel the nostalgia of all those types of shows. But anyway, this is The Heart of the Wolf Queen by Sarah Galago, and this is gorgeous. Look at that, absolutely stunning. And this comes out in April, and on the back it says, love could be her greatest weakness or her deadliest weapon. Ooh, okay, yes. And they came with a gorgeous little bookmark. So cute. And I love when books have playlists, but I find like fantasy books don't have playlists, which I find crazy because when writing a fantasy, every author has like an idea of a playlist that like inspires them. So I feel like we need to incorporate more playlists in fantasy books. And the best part about this, it has a QR code so I can scan it at the bottom. Brilliant. And then this gorgeous fan art. Look how gorgeous this art is. Okay, now let me grab another pile because pray for me because you guys, I don't want this falling on my head. So we'll just grab this box. And as you saw, it is a Fairy Loot box. And if this is what I think it is, I think it is. Okay, this is a pre-order special edition, and this is a book that I am super annoyed at myself that I still haven't read. I just haven't got round to it, and I don't know what's been stopping me because I absolutely loved the first book. And if you guessed correctly, yes, it is Fallen Stars by Imani Ayu. Look how stunning this is. When I tell you, I fought the Vinted Wars to get Heavenly Bodies, and I'm so glad that I managed to get the matching edition because this is gorgeous. And the Guys, if Fairy does anything, it's the end pages that I'm always obsessed with, because what do you mean? And also, all I've been hearing is that I'm gonna fall for the enemy. But always surprised, like I always fall for the one that I shouldn't, because the art, and look how stunning this is. I love the foiling, it's beautiful. And one of my favourite things about these editions is actually the naked hardcover, because look how stunning that is. Like that is a piece of art in itself. And I always display them without the dust jacket on, and then I'll switch like my original one with this dust jacket because it is stunning. And I always love the concept of like the light and the dark, which would make sense if you've read the books, but it is absolutely gorgeous. And I don't remember ordering it signed. I don't remember it ever saying it was gonna be signed, but when I opened it and I looked, it has been signed. So that's even a greater bonus, but this is absolutely gorgeous. Like, are you seeing this? It's gorgeous. So I'm super excited, and I'm really excited to read this because the way that Heavenly Bodies ended, I have many questions that need to be answered. And something that I noticed, which I never really see in fantasy, and that was that Heavenly Bodies had an epilogue. I've never known a fantasy book to have an epilogue unless it's completely finished. So I found that really interesting. So I'm very excited to jump into this when I get the chance, but this is just a stunning edition. So gorgeous. Okay, let me get another package. We're just going to do all the boxes because I feel like that's the safest option. And this was a really cute little PR package that Olivia Hale sent over. And she always does her PR packages so gorgeous. And look how stunning this envelope is. And inside here, if I remember rightly, it has all the cute little like knick-knack bits part of the PR package. And because this is part of a series, there is a common theme, and I have all of the pieces at the minute, and it is these, what are they called, poker chips? And it has the FMC and the MMC on it, and they are so cute. And I have lots of stickers, and I mean loads of stickers. Thank you so much. It has a book plate so I can stick it in my book, and I just love these. These are so cute. This is a little thank you card, and then on the back it says what the book's about and the tropes and everything. We have this gorgeous art print, and one of my favourite things that she does is all the personal touches to really make it stand out from other PR packages. For example, this is called The Marriage Bet, and she sent over a little wedding invite. Like, come on, it's just so good, and I love it. And on the back it says the location, the dress code, what we'll be eating for dinner, and I think that is so cute, and I love the fact that it all goes together. And moving on to the absolutely stunning book. When she sends out PR packages, she does a special edition of the book which has these stunning sprayed edges, and it is gorgeous. And one of my favourite things about her PR packages are that inside the book you get these stunning page overlays and page inserts, and you get quite a few. Like, they are absolutely gorgeous. Let me see if I can find another one. Here you go. You've got one with all the guys, and I think I just took that out of the book. Okay, so I grabbed the pile of books that were behind me. We do still have boxes to go through, but we can just go through these first. I was kindly sent over the first 3 books in the Compelling Fate saga because Headline Eternal are republishing it, and I'm super excited. As you would have seen previously, I do have the indie editions because I feel like I'm going to absolutely adore the series. But I was kind enough to get sent over these, and they sent over a beautiful art piece with it as well. But thank you so much, Headline Eternal. I then got sent this proof, and at first I thought I was being pranked because it came from a random account with no followers, nothing. And I was like, I don't really want to give my address out to that. So I messaged the publisher, and they went, yes, you can have the proof, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, I have the proof for Rumours and Whiskey by Victoria Wilder, and this comes out in June. And I believe she is the author of the Bourbon Boys. So I'm very excited about this. I've heard nothing but amazing things about the Bourbon Boys. I haven't read those yet, but I do have the proof for the next series, so I'm very thankful. So thank you, Simon & Schuster. And then I was sent over this gorgeous book. It is absolutely gorgeous. Behind Closed Doors by Shine Wrote. I feel like I'm saying that wrong. I'm so sorry. And this is a dark romance. Are we shocked? As I said, I'm in my dark romance era. So they sent me this gorgeous, gorgeous book. And this is from Hodder, and I always just say that wrong. So just from Hodder. And they sent over these gorgeous art prints inside. Look how stunning this is. I mean, yes, there is blood, but it's fine. It's still gorgeous because it is a dark romance. I don't really know what to say. And then this lovely bookmark and even a book plate to stick in my book. So thank you so much. And on the bookmark, it says, I think you like dangerous. I think you like dangerous more than you let on. Okay, I like danger. I really don't. Please stay safe, people. And then on the other side it says, welcome to Paradise Grove. And they've literally just announced the next book in this series. So I'm going to get on and read this soon. And inside, I love that they're doing this recently with UK editions. We have art on the inside of the cover. And then on the end, we have a quote and like a city skyline. And also, I'm loving it because it's, I believe it is based in Chicago. Yes. Sorry, and we know how I feel about Chicago. But this says, you're mine now and everybody in this city knows it. Not to touch what's mine. Okay. Okay, I don't like a person man in real life, but like this one, oh, give it to me. If he's fictional, he can do whatever he wants. You know, no cheating, but he can do whatever he wants because you can do no wrong in my eyes. I feel like it's the same with most book girlies. Words here. It's the same with most book girlies. Like, if you're starting to read dark romance, you question some things about yourself. You're like, why do I like this? But it's so good. And once you go down that rabbit hole, there's no coming back. I know, because I was a fluffy romance girlie to my core, and now I love a little bit of dark romance. Like, what can I say? You know, I love it. But moving on. I also got sent over this gorgeous proof, and this is Wretch, and just look how stunning it is. Absolutely gorgeous. And on the back it says, your next romantic obsession is here for anyone whose first crush was Robin Hood as a fox. So I'm super excited about this, and all the promotion for it was really interesting, so I can't wait to read this. And this comes out in July, so I have plenty of time to read it, thank goodness. I then bought myself as a little birthday present was, as I said, I'm in my dark romance era, so I bought Dante by Sadie Kingard, and this is one of the first books in her series, and I can't wait to read it. I believe this is getting republished because I did recognise the author's name and the title of the book, but it's just a very different cover because I believe the original cover is like a man. I can't have those types of covers, but they're like this on the cover. You know, with their top off. I just can't do it. I can't do it. So I'm glad I waited because she's now republished, and this is gorgeous. And it's based in Chicago. Yay! I'm never leaving Chicago. I really want to go to Chicago in real life, but I just know it's not going to be what I want it to be. So it's fine. And then moving on, these are some birthday presents that my mum got me. So she... Guys, I'm sorry, we're getting dark now. A little dark and twisted. We got the Edge of Darkness trilogy. We got book 1 because that is also being republished. And this is by Lee Rivers. And this is what my mum got me. She was like, do you really want that? It's a bit dark on the cover. I went, yeah, Mum, it's dark romance. And then look how stunning. As I said, I love that we're doing this now in the UK. And so and once again, we have a quote on the back. Absolutely stunning. On this, it says, because you're hiding and I want to hide with you, let's hide together, Freckles. Okay, I don't have freckles, but I can hide with you. And then, as I said, I'm in my Rena Kent era, and she posted literally a couple of days before my birthday that she was doing new covers for her duology Rise of the King and Rise of the Queen. So I picked these up, well, my mum picked them up for me off Amazon, so thank you, Mum. And I'm super excited. I didn't actually realise how small they were. I thought there were so many more pages than that, but I suppose when you're reading on your Kindle you don't know how many pages they are anyway. So I can't wait to read these because this is what comes after the Royal Elite series. But someone said that I could actually read all the Royal Elite books, wait, read these, and then read the epilogues, because I'll understand it more. So I might do it that way, I'm not sure, but I can do it either way. I'm just going through her universe. Then I finally treated myself for my birthday and I bought myself the first book of the Zodiac Academy series. And I know this is probably like a wormhole that I'm not prepared to go down, specifically considering that ACOTAR 6 and 7 has just been announced. Like, I need to read Throne of Glass and Crescent City. Girl needs to take a step back from reading this, because this is a universe that will utterly consume me. And plus, I only got the first book because I'm not sure if I'm going to love it, and I don't want to buy the whole series if I don't love it, because there's very mixed opinions on this, but usually things that people don't like, I usually like, and things that people do like, I don't like. It's just sometimes, like, for example, like, I wasn't a massive fan of Deep End, but everyone loved Deep End, and then I loved Problematic Summer Romance, and people didn't like that. So it's personal preference. Reading is subjective, as we always say, but I'm really happy, and these are stunning. I love the gold. And I love that they're all like metallic, so I'm very excited to read these. I do have the audiobook for the first one, so I am super excited. I will maybe read it, but I feel like I need to start Throne of Glass first. It's only right. And with all the hype that has been going around this book, I had to pick this up. And thank goodness for my friends, because when I went on Amazon, this was not available. And one evening at like, I think it was like 10 or 11, one of my friends sent into the group chat, guys, it's available back on Amazon, go get it while you can. And the book in question is Daggermouth, and I cannot wait to read this. Dystopian is really back, and I'm so excited because all the promotion that I've seen for this, our author H.M. Wolf has been saying that the women are more deadly than the men. Now that is something I like to hear, because come on, this is going to be everything. And this has actually been picked up to be traditionally published, and I believe it's been picked up by Glance. I could be wrong, but I'm super excited for this, and the new cover is gorgeous. I'll insert it if I can remember, but it is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm very excited to read this, and oh, I love it when Amazon does that, when it's like really big text. That doesn't, I know I just that doesn't look that big on camera, but it is. It's absolutely gorgeous. So I'm super excited to read this. And as I said, with every book and anything dark romance or stuff like that, check your trigger warnings. It just reminded me because I was just reading this at the front and it says trigger warnings. So make sure to track your trigger warnings when reading books. Specifically dark romance and sometimes dystopian apparently. So let's grab another pile because we're almost there, guys. We are almost through our 56, I think, books. So that is crazy. Now, where do we start? We'll grab this box, which is from Evermore. And if I remember rightly, this was a cute little surprise package that they sent over. And yes, it is. This is the special edition and a finished copy of Across the Vanishing Sky. And it has these pretty edges. And it's so pretty. Guys, once again, I'm yet to read this book. I'm sorry. But I am super excited to read it because I love the idea of like a little bit of mystery and a little bit of, you know, in the books it gives something a little bit more than just a regular romance. So I feel like that would be quite interesting. My dark romance side coming out there, I'm sorry. And it came with this cute little locket, if it will focus. Going back to like 2016 here, wouldn't you? Anyway, this cute little locket. And then I was really confused what this was. And obviously this has something to do with the book. And it is a little garlic hot sauce. So that's cute. Maybe I'll have it with some pizza or with some chips. So thank you very much, Evermore. And it came in this cute box. And the thing with Evermore, when they come in cute boxes, I'm not getting rid of them. The boxes are staying. The boxes will stay. So I will keep it. I'm sorry. Just saying, it reminded me of my favourite Bridgerton quote, which is where George and Charlotte are having like a little dispute and he tells her to go and she says, I stay. And then he says, no, go. And then she says, I will stand with you between the heavens and the earth. Do you love me? And that's literally what it reminded me of. So I'm sorry, little moment there. Anyway, moving on to another package. This was a lovely little surprise. This was a little Valentine's surprise from the Siren Book Club, also known as Michael Joseph books. They sent over this gorgeous proof of Our Perfect Storm by Carly Fortune, and it is absolutely stunning. So thank you very much. And then they sent over this other proof, which is If Books Could Kill. And it's really cool. It has like this whole little like different cover, and it's really cool. And this says on the back, fall head first into the biggest romance debuts of 2026. Now that is a big statement. And this comes out in June, and Our Perfect Storm all comes out in May. So thank you so much, Siren Book Club, for sending this over. And it even came with these cute candles, the little love heart candles. So thank you so much. Now let's choose another box, because we've still got quite a few to go through. I think I'm gonna grab two, and I'm gonna save the best till last. So we're gonna grab these two. Okay, so this was a pre-order, and this was my first ever Allocrate purchase, and I ran to pre-order this because I knew I would regret it if I didn't. And yes, I have not read the book yet, but that is fine because I know I'm gonna love it. And this is the special edition of Now Back to You, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I haven't even taken it out of the cellophane yet, so let's do that together if I can. Oh, okay, got this. Okay, there we go. Because this is gorgeous, and I just want to see under the dust jacket and everything. Let's move this box out of the way. Oh, absolutely stunning. Look at those edges. And let's have a look inside. Oh no, that is gorgeous. Oh no, guys, are you kidding me? I've never got an Allocrate edition. I love the fact that it's not really that much bigger than a paperback, but it's smaller than a hardback. I love the inside, the art. Are you kidding me? Look how stunning that is. That is gorgeous. And then the actual hardcover, oh, I'm gonna lose that. Then the actual hardcover is stunning as well. It has like a whole little quote on it. On one side it says, every mishap, every accident, every hallway collision and spilled coffee. And then on the back it says, almost like the universe kept bringing us back, bringing me back to you. I haven't even read the book, so this is really cute. I've just been too stubborn to see it. How gorgeous. And then the inside, absolutely stunning. Like, are we shocked? I know end pages are always gonna be gorgeous, and they are different. I'm sorry, she's a baddie. Look, gorgeous. Is it signed? I'm not sure. Oh, it is signed, and there's a little letter. Like a little letter on the inside. How gorgeous. Yeah, I just knew if I did not get this that I would be angry with myself for not getting the edition. So I got the edition, and I didn't realise this. It says on the sprayed edges, be too much with me. I'll be too much with you too, because that is so cute, and I am really excited to read this. I mean, I was excited to read it in the first place, but just reading like those little quotes that are on the book, I'm even more excited to read it. Oh, I can't wait. I'm so glad I got that. That is gorgeous. Now another purchase I made, and oh, guys, little clue for you. Okay, I'm so excited. I pre-ordered this quite a while ago, and it showed up on my door yesterday. It didn't even tell me it was out for delivery, but I'm glad it came because it is stunning. Oh my god, all the paper. Oh, there we go. This is the American Deluxe edition of Diabound, because, sorry about the noise with the cardboard, because look, it's just a standard edition, right? Wrong! Look how gorgeous. Look how stunning. I'm sorry, this is like a proper special edition quality, because you wait. I may add, I got this from the American Amazon, as I'm always telling, what is that? I will sort that out after. As I'm always telling everyone, just order from the American US. Sorry? American Amazon? The US Amazon even. Because you can get it shipped to the UK to little to no shipping, to be honest. It's like maybe $5. Sometimes it's more expensive if it's a hardback, but it is worth it because look how stunning. Look at it. Oh my goodness. Look at it shift in the light. And it has one of my favourite quotes on it. It says, make me your instrument of vengeance. Yeah. The enemies may I add. And he said this. Oh, you guys just need to read the book. And look how stunning these end pages are. But the one that gets me, people. Oh my god. Oh, tell me that's not the most gorgeous thing ever. Look. Oh my god. That scene was absolutely everything, and this is such a stunning edition. Like, I'm so glad I got this. This also has a bonus chapter in it, I believe, from Stark's POV. I could be wrong, or I could be right. Nope, here we are. Also has bonus chapters, which isn't really that much. I think it's literally like one chapter, but it was well worth it because look how stunning this edition is. Oh, I'm so happy. As I said, if you want to get that, you need to get it from the American Amazon because it is not available in the UK because it's an American edition. Okay, now let's do Lilac Libraries. This is also a pre-order, and when I pre-ordered this book, I was currently reading the book and I was really enjoying it. Moving forward, I'm not going to say much more, but it came with this cute little art print, and just by this you should know what book I have, including with who it's from as well. And this is the stunning edition of Quicksilver. Like, look how gorgeous this is. It is absolutely stunning. It's just a shame because I don't love the series as much as I would like to. I mean, I didn't even finish the last book. Yeah. We're not going to say much more. I did really enjoy the first book. I really did. Oh wow. That is gorgeous. Let me see if I can hold this. Look how stunning that is. That is gorgeous. And the end pages, once again, absolutely stunning. Like, oh, I love an end. Honestly, end pages sometimes are my favourite part of a special edition. They're so gorgeous. And then we have this gorgeous quote on the back. I will leave it here for you guys to read. Stunning, like absolutely stunning. The actual cover itself is gorgeous as well. I love that they have like another quote but it goes round the sword. Absolutely gorgeous. And as I said, I love this edition. I just wish I enjoyed the books more. But hey, reading is all personal preference, so don't come for me if you love this, because I can imagine there are things that I love that you don't love, but still, this is a gorgeous edition, so I'm very happy that I still have it. Another box to the pile. Moving on, we're going to do this one because the next one, the last box, is absolutely phenomenal. And it was a little gift from my friends at Hemingway. They're not called Hemingway anymore, sorry. They are called Heirloom Books. I'm just stuck in my old ways. But this package was also a surprise because I didn't see the email, and then I emailed a little bit too late, so I was like, oh, it's not gonna come, it's fine, it's fine. But this is a PR package from Hodder, but they now have their new imprint called Midnight, and this is a PR package for In Her Own League. Like, are you seeing the box? Look at the box. I'm not throwing this away. I know I keep saying I'm not getting rid of these boxes, but I can't get rid of this. When do the UK ever do PR packages like this? Like, they never do them like this. And on the box, it says, welcome to your strong FMC era Reese Remington starter kit. And this is why I said you're going to see quite a few editions of In Her Own League, because I got another edition. But what I'm thinking is, I keep seeing people like bedazzle Sony Angels, bedazzle books, all their skincare. If I love this book as much as I am loving it right now, I think I'm going to bedazzle it because I feel like it would really good bedazzled. But this came with this gorgeous little art print, which I love, which will be going on there very soon. And it says, how do you take your coffee? And it's like a whole little quote / conversation that is in the book, and it is so cute. So you guys need to read this book. I mean, you guys know how much I love Liz, so you need to read it. And then it came with these cute little tabs, and we all know how I feel about tabs. It did also come with these coffee tea bag kind of situation. I've never seen coffee in a tea bag. Well, it's obviously not in a tea bag, it's a coffee bag. But they are down in my kitchen. And then it came with this, it's pink, this gorgeous little cup that says Windy City Warriors on it. And then on the other side, it says, don't tell me what to do, because that is her favourite thing to say, and I'm living for it. Because the banter between the characters, oh my god. Oh my god. If you have not read the Windy City series and you want to read this book, I'm not saying you have to read the Windy City series, because it is a Windy City series spin-off, but to know the other characters in the book and reading this, it's just so funny, because Miller is always taking the absolute liberty out of her dad, and I think it's hilarious. But thank you so much, Hodder and Midnight Books, for sending this over, because I literally screamed. I screamed the house down. Once again, always shocked. And I don't want to make a mess, but out of all this paper at the bottom of the box, don't know if you can see that, it says "In Her Own League," and I love it. This is absolutely gorgeous, and I will be keeping this for the foreseeable future. Now moving on to the last and final package. Thank God, because I've got to find somewhere to put this, and I will show you guys the craziness that is surrounding me after. But let's get on to our next and last package from my friends at Heirloom Books. Thank you very much for sending this over. They sent it out just in time for my birthday, so thank you. This is, oh my god, it's really heavy. This is the stunning box, and just from the box, let's see if you can guess what is in this. I'll give you a second. Did you guess it? It is none other than their stunning set of the Belladonna series. And oh my god, this is heavy. Let me just like, are you kidding me? I don't even know where to start, which book's which. Okay, this is the first book, I believe. Look how gorgeous. They are now doing dust jackets as well as sprayed edges, and I have never been happier because they do them so well. They are gorgeous. I'm waiting for the day that they finally do dust jackets for the Fourth Wing set. I don't know if you can see it, but the whole top of my shelf is all heirloom editions. They are absolutely phenomenal. I've been with them ever since they had 1,000 followers. I was the first person they worked with, and I've just watched them grow, and it's been really, really nice to see all their work pay off. They had 1,000 followers, and now they have, I think, 150,000. Like, it's crazy. And then we have Foxglove, which I believe is the second book, and it's gorgeous. And as I said, the edges, absolutely outstanding. And the next book, which, oh, itchy nose. The next book, which is Wisteria, which has got these just covers. They keep getting better and better. And I love that they have like this little gloss to them, and the edges. Oh my god. So gorgeous. And this is the little novella, I believe. Let me just put the box down. This is absolutely gorgeous. This is the Holly novella. And once again, absolutely stunning. Look at those edges. Let's put them all together so we can see the edges. Look how stunning. Are you kidding? Ah! I love them. They are gorgeous. And each book, I believe, yes, I did. It has a little quote on the back. So the Holly edition says, "Time is a tricky beast." Wisteria says, "Burn as brightly as the sun if you wish, heiress, but I will not look away." That's cute. No, that's cute. And then we have Foxglove, and it says, "She loved him like the winter, resolute and all-consuming." I feel like I've just said that completely wrong, but it's fine. It's fine, people. And then Belladonna, it says, "Careful. Wandered the spirit. Books are fragile things." They are fragile things, people. Like, please take care of your books. Like, I know people love to break the spines of books, but I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I can't. And if it happens, it is by accident. There's only a couple of books that my spines are broken, but it's fine. But yes, thank you so much, Heirloom Books, I was about to say Hemingway again, for sending these over. But they are absolutely gorgeous, and thank you to all the publishers and the authors and my mum for gifting me books, and I'm so excited to read them. I feel very, very grateful. But yeah, guys, that is all the packages, and that is the end of the video, and I hope you enjoyed me unboxing and showing you guys all the books that I've got over the last month, which is an excessive amount, but I'm very, very grateful. And you guys, I know I have many editions of different books, and a lot of books, but yes, it is over consumerism at its finest, but at the end of the day, it is my collection, and I will have what books I want. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.